Welcome to the Yoga Studies Institute. My name is Lydia, and today I will guide a 30-minute Dharma yoga practice that will help develop good health, a clear mind, and emphasize having a kind heart and cultivating compassion. In today's practice, we will include some elements of flowing vinyasa, inversions, and we'll hold a few poses to concentrate, meditate, and explore some deep healing relaxation. Before we get on the mat, let's discuss some of the milestones that yogis achieve on their way to the goal of yoga. On the path to Kaivalya, a final state of freedom from negative states of mind and stopping how the mind twists things around, yogis achieve many different kinds of freedoms. And one of these freedoms is the freedom from sickness and disease. A yogi masters their health by understanding where health really comes from, so they generously protect life and the health of others. In today's class, let's set our intention to generously give health to others. Through our practice, we can use our efforts to send energy, light, and love to a loved one, or a person, or a pet that needs better health or more energy. If you would like to offer your practice as an apology or a gift, you may choose that as well. Closing our eyes, bringing our hands together at heart center. We'll begin with an Om. May we develop a strong desire to reach the highest yogic goals. May we cherish no ill feelings towards each other. May we practice under the guidance of compassion and love. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. We'll continue with a short mantra. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. If you know the mantra, you can say it. If not, just think in your heart that all beings everywhere be happy and free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Coming to the top of our mat, we'll begin to warm up with Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. Hands together at the center of the chest. Arms go up and back. Hands down to the mat, Uttanasana. Right leg steps back, right knee down, look up. Left leg steps back to a nice strong plank. Knees to the mat, sit on the heels, bow down. Slide through Bhujangasana. Send the navel down, chest up. Tuck the toes, push back, downward facing dog. You can bounce up and down a few times. Right foot steps forward, knee to the mat, look up. Left leg steps forward, Uttanasana. Palms together, arms come up and back. Hands to the center of the chest. Again, arms up and back. Hands down to the mat, Uttanasana. Left leg steps back, knee down to the mat, look up. Palms on the mat, step back to a nice strong plank. Knees to the mat, sit on the heels, bow down. Slide forward, cobra pose. Feet together. Tuck the toes, push back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, knee down, look up. Right foot steps forward, Uttanasana. Palms together, arms come up and back. Hands to heart center. Again, arms up and back. Hands down to the mat, Uttanasana. Bending your knees as much as you need to. Chest and thighs touch. Taking a few more moments here. Grab your elbows behind your calves. If it's available to you, you can begin to straighten your legs. You may rock back and forth. Put more weight in the front of your feet. Release, palms down to the mat. Right foot steps back, knee down to the mat. Extend the right foot, interlace the hands, pushing the front thigh away from the body. Engage the right leg and the right buttocks. You can stay here or go to Kapiasana. Hands interlaced, index finger forward, straight arms, up and back. You can shake your shoulders, the Dharma wiggle. Elongate. Everything getting longer, lighter. Release the arms down to the mat. Tuck your toes under behind. Left arm on the mat, right arm up towards the ceiling, looking up towards the fingertips. Right hand down to the mat. Left leg steps back, nice strong plank. Knees, chest, chin to the mat. Come forward, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Tuck the toes, push back, downward facing dog. You can bounce up and down a few times to open your shoulders. Right foot steps forward in between the hands, knee down to the mat. Interlace the hands, push the front thigh away from the body. Engage the leg and the buttocks. You can stay here or hands together. Kapiasana, straight arms up and back. Offering this pose, sending your efforts to others, giving them light and love. Release the pose. Right hand on the mat, tuck the toes, left arm up. Look towards the fingertips. Release. Left hand down to the mat. Right leg steps back. Again, nice strong plank. Knees, chest, chin down to the mat. Come through. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Send the navel down. Chest up. Tuck your toes, push back. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward in between the hands. Warrior one. Palms touch. You may look up. Begin to embrace your spiritual warrior. Opening to warrior two. Try and keep the hips the same height as the knee. Lower the left hand down to the mat. Right arm extends forward. If it's available to you, you can take the bind here. Left arm under the leg, right arm behind. Twist, look up towards the ceiling. Release the arms down to the mat. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Create a nice 90-degree angle box. From here, we'll begin to do a twist. Right arm extends nice and long. Cross over the outside of the right thigh, palms together. Use the left hand, push down. Elongate the spine, crown moving forward. If it's available to you, extend the back leg, knee comes off the mat. Release this pose, hands down to the mat, left leg steps back. Let's do a chaturanga. You're doing great out there. Strong arms come forward, up dog. Tuck the toes, push back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Imagine the crown of your head is able to touch the mat. If you're more flexible and the crown of your head is able to touch the mat, go ahead and try and touch your nose as well. Take a step forward with the right foot in between the hands. Come up, warrior one. Tuning into your warrior essence. Open to warrior two. Tap into your determination, your courage. Lower the right hand down to the mat. Left arm extends. Look towards your fingertips. If you'd like to take the bind here, right arm under the thigh, left hand behind, grabbing the fingers or the wrist. Look up towards the ceiling. Release. Hands down to the mat, left knee on the mat. Create your nice little 90-degree angle box. Ready to twist. Left arm extends nice and tall. Cross over the outside of the right leg. Palms together. Right hand push down. If it's available to you, extend the back leg. Nice and strong. On the exhale, twist a little further. Release this pose. Hands to the mat. Right leg steps back. Another chaturanga. Come through. Up dog. Push back. Downward facing dog. Big step forward with the left foot. In between the hands. Knee down. Kapiasana. You can stay here. Or if you'd like a variation, left palm over the right, opening up more space in the shoulders. Offering the pose. Release the pose, hands to the mat, left leg steps back, strong plank. Again, chaturanga. Come through. Up dog, back, downward facing dog. Step forward, the right foot in between the hands, knee down. Kapiasana. Again, stay here or put right palm over the left. Engage the left leg, the left buttocks. Elongating everything. Release the pose, palms to the mat. Left foot steps forward, Uttanasana. Grabbing your elbows behind your shins. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. If it's available to you, extend your legs. You can rock back and forth. Send the sit bones up towards the ceiling. Relax the neck. The back elongates. Palms together, arms up and back. Hands to the heart center. Kneeling on our mat, Gomukhasana, cow face. We'll lift our right arm up nice and tall, bending the right elbow. You can use your left hand to push the right elbow a little further down. Extend the left arm, thumb down, bending the elbow. You can grab your shirt, or maybe you're able to grab your fingers, or do the yogi grip. Pushing the back of the head into the arms, chin parallel to the ground. Release, other side, left arm up, bending the elbow. You can use your right hand to help. Extend the right arm, thumb down. Grab your shirt, your fingers, or the yogi grip. Push your head back into your arms. Dedicating our efforts, sending out light and love. Release the pose. Very good. We'll take a child's pose. Forehead down to the mat, palms up. Extend the arms in front. Slide through Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Send the belly down, chest up. Tuck the toes, push back. Downward facing dog. Look forward in between your hands. Bend your knees. You can walk or jump so your feet replace where your hands were. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hands up, squat. Stay here, low to the ground. And then very slowly lower the hips. We're gonna roll back to Halasana. If your feet touch the ground, interlace your hands, getting on the tip top of your shoulders. If your feet don't touch the ground, support your lower back. We have to always do what works for us. Find our tricks. From here, begin to bring your concentration to the space between the eyebrows. You can imagine a rose or a lotus. Putting your hands on your back, we're going to go up to shoulder stand. Salamba Sarvangasana. Toes pointed, trying to reach the ceiling.
This is the mother of all poses. It governs all of our bodily systems. We'll take a moment to meditate in this pose. Find the stillness and bring your attention to the space between the eyebrows. Imagining a beautiful rose or a lotus. Using our determination to stay here for a few more breaths. Gently with grace, begin to lower the knees towards the forehead. Once again, toes to the ground, interlacing the hands behind you, extending the legs. Hips slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae.
As your feet begin to touch the mat, prop yourself up on your elbow. Allow your head to drop back, crown of the head on the mat. Bring all of your attention to the energy center in your throat. Imagine a beautiful blue healing light. Release this pose. Lying down. Bend your heels. Bend your knees. Bring your heels towards the sit bones. Grabbing the outer side of the.
Losing connection. We're good for all the way up till release this pose.
Okay,
release. And then
release.
go into what you're in now.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Release this pose. Gently lie down on your back. Bend your knees. Bring your heels towards your sit bones. Everyone together, grab your ankles. Lift the pelvis. Bridge pose. You can stay here, or if you would like to do Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow, place your hands next to your ears as cups. On the inhale, lift the crown of your head to the mat. Place your palms on the mat. On the next inhale, arms straight, lifting up. You can rock back and forth, trying to get the chest over the wrists. Gently release this pose, back of the head on the mat, back down, hips down. Happy baby, grabbing the outside of your feet, rock from side to side, back to center, knees together, arms extended, palms up. Knees will fall to the left, gaze to the right. Recall to mind the person that you're dedicating this practice to. Legs come back to center. Knees drop to the right, looking to the left. Bring our legs back to center, extending the arms and the legs, palms up, feet relaxed, Shavasana, final relaxation pose. Relaxation is the best antidote for all impurities. Bring your attention to the center of your heart. Recall to mind the freedom that yogis are searching for. Freedom of the twisting of the mind, misunderstanding where things are coming from. Along the path to achieving that goal, we encounter many other kinds of freedoms. The freedom from illness and disease, by generously protecting life. Begin to envision a world where you and those around you all begin to protect life. Notice the ripple effect spreading out into the world. Gently coming back to your body, begin to move your fingers and your toes. Roll to your side and come up to seated. You can keep your eyes closed. There's no rush. With thumb and index finger together, resting on your thighs. Begin to notice the breath. If your mind wanders, just gently bring it back to the breath. Bring your palms together at heart center. We'll conclude with an Om and 3 Shantis. Aum. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace in your world. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take care, and I hope to see you next time. Namaste.